is also our major advocacy hashtag is put autoimmunity on national agenda. It's one hashtag.
Okay.
So we need everybody to support us to put autoimmunity, because a lot of the physical disabilities we are having are a result of autoimmune conditions, which have resulted, until it manifests physically, it's in there.
Hidden.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden disabilities.
Yeah.
In the mind, in the body, because I end up having shaky hands, and I've cracked all the glasses in my house. If you come to my house and I give you plastic, don't be offended. You know, I keep them by the grace of God. I'm managing, but before.
And it's all because of the condition, right?
Yes, sometimes you're just there, you just feel weak, or you're there and your leg just feels weak. You're there. I mean, there are times that I feel like my heart is about to fall out. I don't know whether to sleep left, sleep right, down, everywhere. So many nights I have propped up myself. And when I about to sleep and I start coughing, my husband say, you know what to do. Just prop yourself. You want to sleep. Because I've had rice and wachi and things coming out of my nose in the night. Rice I ate in the afternoon. Coming out of, and so many times in the night you just have heartburns and you feel like you're on fire. So I can drink a whole carton of milk just to help me throw up. And you see the tiniest bubbles of oil must come out of my system before.
For those of you who have just joined us, we are discussing lupus, and we are looking at Oyemam Autoimmune Foundation and their advocacy, their awareness they are creating to help the general public, to help us all deal with this situation, and even people who have this condition. Please go ahead.
Yes, so that is put autoimmunity on national agenda. You have people with multiple sclerosis in wheelchair.
Yeah.
You would think that, oh, the person is in a wheelchair, blah, 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 blah. But it was caused by an autoimmune condition. You have people with rheumatoid arthritis, their joints and all those things are continually being attacked, and they end up with physical disabilities. Prior to that, if attention was paid, if the needed advocacy and all the support was put in, the condition might not have progressed to that point where the person is in such a condition. We have people in mental hospitals because an autoimmune condition has sent them there. If the awareness had been made and if the right support had been put in place, it would not have degenerated to that point. So we are asking that it is time for Ghana, in fact, it's past time for Ghana to put autoimmunity on our national agenda. People need that support. People need to know that regardless of this thing, there's still something called Goshen in the midst of all that.
Exactly.
You know, the Lord knows them that are his, and he keepeth them. That I need to take it easy. I need to know, I know that's my heart, so I'm working on it so that I can take it easy. I can take it easy. I put in my music. Now I know that using air conditioner all the time is going to burn my phone, but it will keep me safe and it will keep me from
you won't hear a lot of
responding to somebody. So the song will keep me in the right environment. We must know ourselves. There are times that I don't even want to hear noise. In fact, I don't want to hear TV. And if my child or my husband wants to watch TV and I don't want to hear TV sound, how do they handle it? How do they deal with me? There are times that I don't want light. How do they deal with it when I don't want light and they're in the room with me? So we need that advocacy. We need a center where people with different kinds of autoimmune condition can go and get help, whether it be practitioners, caregivers, or all the. And we're saying that in this whole Ghana, we don't have lupus clinics. There's only one rheumatology clinic at the major hospital in Accra, which is the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. What about the other ones? Why don't we have lupus clinic for a condition that has been shown that majority of the black people who actually suffer from it too are from West Africa? Wow. First is blacks that suffer from it more. But now, research and information is saying that most of them are from West Africa. So then why are we not focusing on this? It's an epidemic because 5 million people around the globe suffer from lupus. World Health Organization, sometimes the disease attacks 1.5 million people and they call it a public health concern. And a condition that over 5 million people suffer is a public health concern. Thankfully, by God's grace, the Ministry of Health ratified, the World Lupus Day proclamation, which means that the government has officially recognized that lupus is a public health concern, thanks to the advocacy work that we're doing.
Great.
But we need to move further. Accepting it is the first step. Policymakers, we need them on board. We need a Ghana Health Service. NHIS doesn't cover our medications. You go to the lab to go and do lab tests, and you're paying 800 and something, sometimes beyond, depending on what test they ask you to do. And people just get depressed, and sometimes they don't do it. They don't go to hospital, and it gets worse. So we need that support.